1. Hold on tight.
Batman speaking. Warning all of you to brace yourselves for big news.
The biggest.
Tell them, Robin.
Holy superlatives, Batman. It's really exciting. Soon, very soon.
You want to make a hit record? I'll tell you what you do. You go to Cleveland. You order yourself up a brew. You look at the bubbles. You raise your glass. Take another drink. You watch the time pass and you go, ow! Shazam! Feeling grand, guess I'm mosey into town. Raise hell all around, we're gonna have a good time. Damn, you better ham out the boogie till I'm blind. I got a $quarter wine, I wanna get myself primed. Running down the road, I got the back tire smoking. The highway is open, not a cop in sight. No red light flash, I'm gonna hamper my action. My path is clear, my timing's right. And I'm a skinny little boy from Cleveland, Ohio. I come to chase show women and drink your beer. Pop the top off a rolling rock, turn up that rock and roll. Don't lay no boogie woogie. Oh, wanna hear that music in my soul. Second gear down Main Street, roaring into town. Women, grab your children, both the doors shut her down. Peeking out from windows while the men folk pray. They're speaking frightened whispers, hell, the weak one's faint. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? Is it a demon in the air? A fire-breathing, baby-eating, mother-beating bear? Is it murder? Is it rape? Is it the Watergate tapes? Or a mere hallucination? Cause folks matter space, so it's a skinny little boy from Cleveland, Ohio. He's come to chase your women and drink your beer. My, here he are, you see him striding to the bar. He's got a girl on every arm and 3 or 4 to spare. Hell yeah, ain't he neat, dressed to kill from head to feet. The tavern quiets down, people stare in disbelief. He got the chrome-plated platforms 9 inches high. Batteries in the soles, neon lights on the side. A patent leather jacket with a picture on the back. It's Marilyn in the nude with a tattoo on her ass. That skinny little boy from Cleveland, Ohio's come to chase show women, drink your beer. Stand aside from the bar if you haven't come to drink. Throw your water in the sink, give me whiskey in my glass. The bourbon tastes mean, but it sure beats Listerine. It gets your breath twice as clean, get you high twice as fast, run out of wild. Turkey Jack Daniels is fine. Keep your chin and find a cold rib wine. Tequila in a pinch or even vodka's alright. I got a roaring in my ears, got a burning in my eyes, and I'm a skinny little boy from Cleveland, Ohio. Come drink your women and chase your beer. Good people, good people. Now you know my story, you're aware of my curse and how this decent model citizen was transformed by lust and thirst. Take heed of my warning, walk the straight and narrow trail, shun the gaily painted ladies, bright lights and booze. Wealthy, sitting all alone watching TV, home in bed, and your skin will start to prickle and your hands will start to sweat. You reach for the bottle just as sure as I stand. You raise it to your lips, you take a drink, and then Shazam, you're an ectomorphic young man from the Midwest, come to rape, pillage, and plunder all over flatland of Cleveland. Skinny little boy.
Godfried here. There was no one bigger when it mattered less. The man with the perfect face for radio. The tattooed madman psycho, Mike.
See, that's high. This is real, brother. This is wrestling.
To back up into the ring in just a moment or two for more exciting fucking action.
Introducing in the red corner, weighing in at 227 pounds from Tampa, Florida, Terry Gibbs. And his partner for this match, weighing in at 236 pounds from Los Angeles, California, the Southeastern champion, Bob Roop. Their opponents for this match, weighing in at 235 pounds from Sarasota, Florida, the international champion, Macho Man, Randy Savage. And his partner for this match, weighing in at 238 pounds from Hollywood, California, Hustler Rip Rogers.
Okay, the first match of the program will feature, of course, Terry Gibbs and Bob Roop going against Randy Macho Man Savage and Hustler Rip Rogers. And with me for this match is none other than Izzy Slapowitz.
Mr. Izzy Slapowitz, how many times I got to tell you this, dear? What's the matter with you, dear?
Mr. Izzy Slapowitz.
That's right, dear. You shouldn't forget this, dear.
Who are you watching in this match? Is it?
You know, really none of your business, but like I told you before, dear, I've got mine eyes there on a team of Rip Rogers and Randy Savage. Two very, very, very tough guys. And I'm still in negotiation there. Maybe, just maybe, we're getting a little closer there. Maybe pretty soon, maybe come up with agreement. And maybe I go in their corner. But right now, that's for me to know there. And for you, Mr. Announcer, and all those redneck pencil neck schlemiers out there to find out when I'm ready.
Bob Roop against Randy Macho Man Savage now makes the tag on Terry Gibbs. Gibbs comes in.
This is not legal, man.
He's really working on the Macho Man. Macho Man gets a pin, but he's got his foot on the rope.
How come he's not counting there? You told me that there.
Now Macho Man using the hair, but Gibbs makes the tag to Bob Roop. Roop comes off the ropes and puts the foot into the stomach of the Macho Man. Body slam on Randy Savage. Here's Roop with the abdominal stretch now. Savage didn't make the tag, but Rip Rogers coming in anyway to break out that abdominal stretch.
That is a tough team there when they do that there. You know, I think...
Terry Gibbs now gets the abdominal stretch on Randy Savage, but he makes the tag this time to Rip Rogers. Rogers comes in.
You know, I think that between my great team of Bob Orton Jr. and his brothers, Cario, and maybe with this team here, if negotiations go right, I'm going to make a lot of guilt there in the International All-Star area. You know, only top wrestlers, top competition in this area. That's why I am here.
All right. Bob Roop and Hustler Rip Rogers. Rogers using the hair there to try to break the...
What do you mean, Rogers? I don't see no hair.
And Savage looks like he's going to sneak in. The referee doesn't see him yet. Now he does.
Well, you know, you should talk about these guys with a little more respect there, Mr. Nelson, than what you do. You know that, dear?
I talked with them with the highest respect that's possible.
Well, how come you say this guy cheats, this guy? You know he don't.
I didn't say they cheated. I said he snuck into the ring.
Well, same thing there.
Hey, Bob Roop really blasted Savage that time. And now he's going to return to work on Rip Rogers. Tag was made to Terry Gibbs. Gibbs comes in and resumes.
You know, and I expect you to treat my great tag team champions, the Orton brothers there, with a little more respect than you treat them too.
Terry Gibbs now with a headlock on Hustler Rip Rogers. And a good takedown. Terry Gibbs and Rip Rogers, the referee checking the shoulders.
Come on, Terry. Come on.
And Savage is up on the top rope, which is illegal.
Well, look at that thing you talk about illegal there. What you call that there?
Terry Gibbs made the tag with Bob Roop, and Roop continues to work head and neck of Hustler Rip Rogers. Savage is on the rope trying to get a tag, but he's nowhere near it. Rogers wants that tag, and he finally gets it. The referee says no. Savage is up on the rope. In the meantime, Bob Roop made the tag. Terry Gibbs, and Gibbs is working on Rip Rogers.
How come you don't say Teddy Gibbs speaking today?
Gibbs and Roop have done an excellent job of keeping a fresh man in the ring all the time and really working on Hustler Rip Rogers. The atomic drop. And there's the tag. Rogers made to Savage. Savage comes in and puts a foot in the head of Bob Roop. And a foot to the stomach. He's on the second rope now. Arm drop right to the throat. There's the pin. 1-2 count. Bob kicked out of it. Savage appealing to the referee, wanting a 3 count on that. Might have a time. Here he goes up on the rope again. Another arm drop, no doubt. Roop was left, but he gets out of the way. Savage comes down right on his upper arm. Roop gets over, makes the tag, and here comes Terry Gibbs working on that arm. Working on the left arm of Randy Savage. Good counter that time by Gibbs, and he is using the rope to really work over Savage's left arm.
You know, Mr. Announcer, this team of Randy Savage and Rip Rogers is very tough. And a team like them there, and Mr. Bob Orton Jr. and Barry Orton, that make this great international all-star wrestling, make it the greatest wrestling in the world today. These are all top.
Well, it certainly has to have the top-notch wrestling talent in the country for Izzy Slapowitz to be here and trying to get some contracts with some of these wrestlers.
You know, it's about time you use your cup there. You know what cup is? About time you use it there. Very, very smart there, you say.
Terry Gibbs working on the Macho Man now. Savage trying to get the tag. Finally, Gibbs comes over and smacks Rogers, knocks him off the ring. And they still continue to work on the left arm of Randy Savage. Tag made to Roop. And Roop, no doubt, will continue to work on that arm. Good takedown by Roop. And Savage is hurting. Roop's going to try for the pin. It's a 2 count, but Savage kicks out. Roop trying to suplex, but reversed by Randy Savage. Savage is really in pain now. Finally makes the tag to Rip Rogers. Here comes Rogers. Puts a knee to the face of Bob Roop. Roop has a Band-Aid on his forehead. And they seem to want to work on Bob's head. Working on the head and neck of Bob Roop is Hustler Rip Rogers.
Look rippling out of this Rogers guy here. Look how strong he is.
Rogers smiling for the cameras now in his typical arrogant way. Bob Roop gets a little leverage and gets up. Can't quite make it over his corner to get the tag on Terry Gibbs, though.
You know, Mr. Announcer, you and the redneck males out there can consider themselves very, very lucky to be able to see such wrestlers as Savage and Rogers and the Orton brothers. Very, very lucky indeed there, let me tell you.
Hustler Rip continues to work on the head and neck of Bob Roop. Turns it over and tries to get a pin. Now he gets a 2 count. Roop pulls out. Bob Roop still not able to get over to his corner and make the tag to his partner, Terry Gibbs. Now Hustler gets out and Randy Savage starts to work on Bob Roop. Goes throws him against the turnbuckle, over the top rope. Now he gets onto the top rope, and this is highly illegal. Coming down and smashing Roop right in the back of the head. Both wrestlers, 3 wrestlers, as a matter of fact, on the floor now. As you see, Bob Roop laying in the floor. He is in pain, believe me. He's taking a terrible beating. Now Savage gets up on the top rope again, but the referee gets him back down.
You see who's outside the ring there and who's standing in the middle?
Savage out again. He's still continuing to work on Bob Roop. And they continue to batter the head of Bob Roop. Terry Gibbs comes around and runs Savage back into the ring now as we'll get things going again. Terry Gibbs is trying to get Bob back into the ring. Bob desperately trying to get back into the ring, but he is in some pain. Terry Gibbs wants to talk to the referee now to get the referee maybe to help Bob back into the ring. See what happens. Here he comes. Here he comes. You hear Rip Rogers talking to Izzy Slapowitz with me. And they continue to work brutally on Bob Roop. Wrestler Rip Rogers into the ring now and stomping the head of Bob Roop.
Well, this is wrestling as it should be.
Smashing the head and neck into the turnbuckle. Bob Roop has endured a lot of punishment in this match. Hey, he reverses and throws Rogers into the turnbuckle.
There's one thing I say there, this Roop character can take some punishment there.
He is taking a lot of punishment, but he hasn't given up yet.
The match is not over yet either.
Savage now going to work on Roop for a while. Roop uses the old warp your head off hold on Savage, and Rogers is holding Roop. Oh, Savage comes over. Really working on Roop. Savage against the turnbuckle. Okay, here's Savage. Savage goes up onto the top rope again. And let's see, we're about to run out of time in this. There's a 15-minute time limit. So we're going to see what happens. Randy Savage working on Terry Gibbs right now. As we only have just about 45 seconds left in this match. Randy Savage pinning Terry Gibbs, but Gibbs flips out. A lot of endurance in these wrestlers, you better believe it. That's what makes them some of the best wrestlers in the country. Randy Savage and Terry Gibbs in. We only have 30 seconds left in this match. 30 seconds left. And Savage against the ropes. Both men go down. And both have really taken a beating. We only have about 15 seconds left in this match. Rip Rogers gets tagged. He comes in, works on Terry Gibbs for a minute. Gives a foot to Gibbs's midsection, and we are out of time. That's it. That's all the match. It's going to be a draw. Nobody wins, and we'll be back in a minute. Next match, Bob Orton Jr.
There's no need to fear.
Psycho Mike
is here.
Hey, this is the tattooed madman Psycho Mike. And if you don't want to get locked in a mental war with me, you'll click like and hit subscribe now.
I've seen your stupid videos. Actually, I'm lying. I haven't seen your stupid videos. I've heard about your stupid videos. From me to you, go fuck yourself.
Yes, the tattooed madman Psycho Mike. And this has been my twisted world of Masters of Mayhem. Part-time crazy. 100% psycho. Thank you very much for joining me. See you on the next episode of Psycho Mike's Twisted World of Masters of Mayhem. So stay sick, turn blue, scratch glass, climb walls, but most importantly, do it while you can. Don't get caught. And stay fucking crazy. Huh?
I want you to stay sick, turn blue, scratch glass, climb walls, but most importantly, do what you can, don't get caught. Stay fucking crazy.